Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of Dungeon of Darkness. We are on level 3. But before we begin, a few things. First of all is a correction. Way back on level 1, I came across a boulder trap, which I needed to roll an 8 or higher. I rolled a d20 and a d6 and I got 7. And I took a point of damage. However, it's been pointed out, rightly so, by a viewer called Evan, that I needed to add my dexterity to that roll. And my dexterity is a +1. So the 7 I rolled, plus the 1 for my dexterity, would have got me the 8, which means I would have passed, and I would not have got that point of damage. So I am going to take off that point of damage, give me back a point of health. So thank you, Evan, thank you for pointing that out. And secondly is, when you are about to enter a dungeon level, you can upgrade your items, and I'm going to do that right now. So let's see what we have. We have a dagger of the black cloak, on which I can put a monster to sleep. If I upgrade this, it says passive, which means it's, as long as I have this item, it's always active. Whether the item's in use or ready to be used or it's been used, it will always be active. And it says I can gain +1 to reward rolls. So I might upgrade that one. And I have the Wand of Fortune, which says here, gain 4 gold instead when you use this item. So the original use is, use this item when you defeat a monster, turn its dead body into gold. Automatically gain 2 gold before you do the roll. So if I upgrade this, I will automatically get 4 gold. So 2 things I can update. And the Chronosphere. I can re-roll a die, but if I upgrade, I can choose and resolve a dungeon card from the discard pile. Now I can either do this one or this one if I upgrade. So I can choose, if I upgrade and want to use it, I can choose which of these I want to use. I'm not going to upgrade this one, but I think I might upgrade these 2. So I'm going to upgrade these 2. Let's put these like this. However, it does cost 3 gold to upgrade. So that's 6 gold. So I have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 8. And I'm going to mark the upgrades with a little green cube. That just reminds me now that those have been upgraded. And I think that is it. Yes, upgraded. I think we've done the brightness cards last episode. We're just now on to the level. So let us see. We just need to turn a card, see what we get. I'll move these out the way. And let's turn over this one. And we get Dungeon Blacksmith. You can upgrade items here for 2 gold each. Items can also be sold here for 1d6 gold each. Sold items are discarded. Typical. If I didn't upgrade, I could visit this blacksmith and upgrade for 2. This blacksmith is going to stay in the level and you can visit him at any time. So he's going to stay there. I do not want to sell anything. No, I don't want to sell anything. So I'm going to continue on by turning over this card. Oh, we found the ladder. Nice and quick. Let's continue on in this dungeon level by turning this card over. A water trap. As you entered the room, water starts to fill up. And it is a strength check. So a strength check. We have 3 strength, so we can add 3. 10 or plus, you swim to the other side. Less than 10, you receive 1d6 wounds. Let's have a look then. So we can add 3 to this strength check. And we get a 12, we have swum safely to the other side. I'm going to discard that. So let's continue on with this one here. And it is a broken bridge. You arrive at a bridge that is disconnected. Perform a strength check to jump to the other side. 8 plus, you jump to the other side safely. Less than 8, you fell into a deep hole with no light, receive a wound, and discard an item. Okay, so another strength check with a +3, and we need 8 or more. And we get 17. We have jumped safely over this broken bridge. Let's continue on with this one. A puzzle room. You entered a room of puzzles. Perform an intelligence check to solve it. 14 or plus, the puzzle shows a dungeon map of the current level. Look at the dungeon card, then put it back. Less than 14, the puzzle glows, but nothing happens. And we can add 1 to our intelligence. So we need a 14 or more. We get a 1. So we see nothing. The puzzle glows, but nothing happens. Let's continue on with this card. What do we have here? A dart trap. You enter a room full of dart traps. Throw 3d6 and receive a wound for each one rolled. Okay, so here we go. So I don't want any ones. Okay, that was 2. That was 3. I have received no wounds. So I managed to dodge the darts running down that corridor. So let's continue on with this one. Oh! We found the red dragon. Wow. Okay. Defense of 17. The monster deals 1d6 damage instead of 1. You cannot run away from this monster. However, I can, as far as I'm aware, use my dagger of the black cloak to put the monster asleep. So I'm going to put the dragon asleep. Sorry, Mr. Dragon. I'm going to leave you there. Make sure I don't turn that over again. I'm going to go for this one. And it's an ogre. Okay, we have an ogre. When you fail to defeat this monster, you must also use one of your items or receive an extra wound. And he has a defense of 13. Okay, so let's have a look. Defense of 13. What can I do? Reroll a die. I can use this when I defeat a monster. If I defeat the ogre, I will automatically get 4 gold. But then if I use this, I will get another 2 gold on top of that, I think. I think that's how it works. Right, so we need to beat a 13. Let's see if we can beat a 13. Here we go. It's our first attack. And we get a 19. I'm happy with that. We have defeated the ogre. So I'm going to use my Wand of Fortune. I'm going to get 6 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's how that works. I always get 4 gold because it's passive, and then if I actually use it and twirl it, I'll get another 2 gold. Plus, I'll get 1d6 minus 1 gold. So let's roll a 1d6, see what gold we get. 1. Okay, we have 15 gold. So that's going to go there. No, it's not going to go there. And let's see now. That's the dragon. I don't want to turn that over. Let's turn this over. We have a fairy. A fairy accompanies you for the rest of the level. Gain +1 to reward rolls. Discard this card when you move to a new level. If I did take the fairy, I think can I take the fairy? Would I have to discard an item? I'm not too sure. Let me just check that up. Okay, it doesn't say anything about companions in the instructions whatsoever. It just says you can only have 3 items. So, can the fairy accompany me? Or is the fairy classed as an item? I don't know. I wouldn't say the fairy was classed as an item. Possibly. These 3 items fit in my backpack. And any more items I would have to get rid of one. But the fairy just accompanies me. So I'm going to say no. I don't have to get rid of an item. But the fairy can accompany me. And I gain +1 reward rolls. Oh. Where are we? I should have got an extra gold, yes. +1 to my reward rolls. So I rolled a 2. It would have been 3. Minus the 1 from the ogre would have been 2. So I would have been up to 16. I think that's all correct now. Okay, let's carry on with this one. A goblin trap. Reveal 3 random cards from the dungeon deck. Receive a wound for each monster card revealed. Discard those cards. Well, this is our monster deck. So let's just take the top 3 cards. I'm going to receive a wound for each monster. Tomb of Summoning, that's not a monster. I'm going to discard that. Goblin Archer, that is a monster. And then our last one, the Claymore. Oh, that was the sword. Okay, but that is not a monster, so we don't get any wounds, but we have to get rid of that. And we get rid of the Goblin Trap. Okay, we are left with, that's the dragon. So I'm going to turn this one over. It's a cage. Roll 2d6 if you have the golden key and gain gold equal to the result. You rescue the poor adventurer. I do not have the key, so I cannot rescue the poor adventurer. And the last card I'm going to turn over, this one. The Lost Adventurer. You come across a lost adventurer, perform an intelligence check. The adventurer upgrades an item for free before it disappears. If that's 10 or more, less than 10, the adventurer becomes hostile and started attacking you. He has 10 defense. Okay, so we can add 1 to our intelligence, and we need to get 10 or more. And we get 11. So he can upgrade something for free. Let's upgrade our chronosphere. We can do it for free. Thank you, Mr. Adventurer. That goes there. I'm not going to turn over this card. I'm going to go to the next level. So this card and this card gets discarded, like so. Then we can, this card gets discarded. Discard this card when you move to a new level. So the fairy is going to go away. We can undo those, like so. We keep that out. Then we deal another 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just double check them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you only have 7 left in the pile. What happens then is you take your discarded pile, give them a shuffle, like so. Make sure they're all thoroughly mixed. Let's give it a little, like that. I think that was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This goes in here. All these are shuffled, and then we put these out again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're going to roll for darkness. A d6. We get a 3. Means we get 1 darkness card. Let's make sure these are thoroughly mixed. And our darkness card is going to be this one. Endless Maze. You cannot leave the current level until all the dungeon cards are resolved. Okay. And again, at the end of the level we can upgrade anything, but we are fully upgraded. And that is it for this level. Oh, we're on level 4 now. Level 4. See how far down we can get. Okay guys, I think that's it. Hopefully it was all correct. I'll put any corrections in the description below. But until the next time, I will catch you guys later.